So I just got home from my arraignment. Let's talk about let's have story time, all right? Let's have a dialogue right quick. And y'all keep talking about the teeth. That's totally fine. I don't give a fuck. At least I have teeth, bags under my eyes. I'm 40 plus, but at least I own my truth. I'm authentic. I'm not a product of my pain. I'm not a product of my pain. I let it all go, and I blame myself. I had to take accountability. These are the mistakes that you made as a little girl. It took from 19, the date that I lost my virginity, to up until pretty recent. I would say the ending of my 30s all the way into my 40s. I've had to fix my head and come to a lot of truths and realizations. And growth is easy, but when you see stupid little girls out in society like I was, you have to make an example out of them. You have to teach them hard lessons in life. Because the girls' ass that I beat in around here, and the murder that I'm going to commit when I go to Manhattan against, what I'm saying, Jaguar Rate, it is what it is. Because you have to teach these people lessons. And we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about children and women. We're going to talk about Eve, and we're going to talk about this black on white woman hate. Because there's a lot of ghetto antics with black women, and I am actually a proponent of black love. Like I believed in Remy Ma and Papoose. But that man was celibate for all those years, 8 years. He held her down while she was in jail, and she cut a bitch face. Just like Little Kim had a girl murdered in the nightclub in Times Square back in the day. Just like J&B killed Beyonce. But you come in contact with people every single day, and don't ever underestimate someone that you're coming in contact with, whether they're a sanitation worker, whether they're a cleaner for a hotel, whether they're a CEO, whether they work at a church, you don't know what a person is capable of. You don't know what kind of weapons they own. I don't have to go to a gun range to practice target shooting. Why would I do that? This is one of my weapons. You don't know what this discharges. This might look fake. You don't know what's inside of this weapon, because this could kill you. This could ultimately kill you. But I was the project of a evil Eve in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, who went from daddy's house up into a farmer's house, and kept doing the same thing. Then she want to open up hair salons and make me her little project, And dudes was flirting with me in North Garden Middle School. Black boys were coming down the dirt road to visit me just on a friend tip, and she called the fucking lesbian neighbor. Was like, I'm calling the cops on him. I'm calling the cops on dude. I'm calling the cops on Troy. You know what I mean? Her and her mom was mad racist. But it's all one under the bridge at this point. But the sad part is, these women, a lot of these women, I mean the ones that I know of, like, want to shack up to a man for finances. Like, women use pussy, men use money. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think the dudes buy nice cars? BMWs, Beamers, Benzers, or Bentleys. Why do you think that dudes do buy nice cars? It's to get the women. They're not doing it to impress one another. It is ultimately, people want to have sex. That's what it comes down to. The whole fucking planet, you talk about your own existence. Why are you here? Because two people have sex. Basic anatomy, basic biology, it comes down to having sex. But sex can get you in a lot of trouble. Prostituting yourself on the internet can get you in a lot of trouble. Worshipping your flesh and not focusing on the right things, your spirituality. Worshipping money. Money is the root of all evil. It gets you caught the fuck up. It got me caught the fuck up because, like I said in a previous video, you don't come from a two-parent household, you bound to have problems. You're going to have daddy issues or mother issues or something. And if you have a certain light inside of you, that you're a humble person, you go to church, you praise the Lord, these people feel like they're so jealous because they want to shine your light. And the more that you associate with these type of people, you're dimming your light. It's true. You will start to look like these people that are sucking your energy. You will start to become like them. Like Ashanti, you went there and you fucked around and you went back to Nelly. That was like the dumbest move you could have ever done. That you would go from a Murder Inc. label, these two prized gentlemen, Ja Rule and Irv Gotti, put you on to the label, and then for some weird reason, I could never understand your mindset. Why in the world would you go back to Nelly? I thought that you were mad smarter than that. I never would have ever fucking guessed in a million years that you would have took Nelly back after he went and fucked Chantel Jackson, that shoe gummy bitch, that Floyd Mayweather jump off. And you realize that she covered up the tattoo like of all Floyd Mayweather's boxing matches for me, dog. Do you realize, people? And also, this goes out to Tahiri Jose. She had put Joe on her, right? I hope that you understand that these tattoos are very spiritual and sensitive in nature, and that when you align yourself with someone and you put their name on your body, you're aligning your spirituality into them. You're taking on their karma, and you're taking on their spirit, and it's like coinciding with yours. So it's very tricky business. So to sit up there and cover up somebody's name, or to have somebody's name lasered off of you, you're playing with fire. You're actually playing with fire. Because to put somebody's name on you, that is like the utmost, in my mind, right? If you put somebody's name on you, it doesn't even have to be that you love the person. It's that you have the utmost respect for the person. That they mean this much to you, that you're going to put their name on you. And then again, we have to come down to the situations that you really do need to sit up there. If you're going to put somebody's name on you, you need to have a discussion with the person and ask them, is that all right that I do this? Because you can't just be some random person in these streets putting people's names on you and shit. I mean, maybe they'll give you a pass. What the fuck is that? Somebody's putting a Rick on me right now, yo. That is crazy, yo. But the ladies, they want to get up to the dude for money, fame, clout. They're not humble. They talk out their mouth like Tahiri did, and Vada was hitting her back with the apples and shit. Tahiri and then you got Gloria Velez, and now her son is suffering trauma with his baby mama because of how Gloria Velez was. Again, she was Jay-Z's and probably secretly sleeping with Ja Rule. I mean, put the shit together. Put two and two together. And she's sitting up there obsessed with all these pictures of herself that was taken way, way back in the day, like 20-some-odd years ago. Obsessed. And so the thing is, these women are procreating with the men that they see as dollar signs, and they're expecting that they're going to get that man's bag. And you're not his wife. You're not going to get his bag. He's going to drop you and your kids off at the fucking airport or nearest bus station, and for you to figure it out. And what's sad about it is you're fucking with human life and human tragedy. You're making more orphans, filling up orphanages, making more workers out of stay-at-home moms to take care of these sick kids in society that are orphans. Because you don't value the kid. You have no way to you have no way to even take care of the kid. You don't care about the kid. The kid is like a commodity to you. It's just like the kid is like as a weapon to get close to the dude. You know what I mean? And Safari, you're totally out of pocket for going to Nicki Minaj's concert. I've never been attracted to you. I don't know what she saw in you. You're not cute. Your antics are not cute. You went from Nicki Minaj and you downgraded to a serious psychopath, Erica Mena. Everybody in the whole industry knows how sick and sickening Erica Mena is. She's one of the sickest industry pups. And again, she's another bride at 50. So you're sitting up there fucking with fire, Safari, going to Nicki Minaj's concert as like a slap in the face. And I hope that her goons get you, Safari, because you's whack. Who knows what happened between y'all, but it didn't work out. You know, I have exes. I don't want nothing to do with none of my exes. Some of them I wish harm comes to them, some I wish don't no harm comes to them. But at the end of the day, I don't want no contact from my exes because my life is about moving on to a new day. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. It's just like, it's real sad that we have bitches out here that are using the kids as commodity. They don't give a fuck. They have no motherly instinct towards a kid. I had 3 abortions from 2000 to 2004, and I'm proud of it because I wouldn't have been able to raise them. The dude that I was fucking, he wasn't my type spiritually or physically. You know, what happened was the first dude I ever was with was a dark skinned dude. When I was talking to him on the phone, I imagined him as a light skinned dude. So, you know, he was gorgeous. He looked just like Warren G. And the other guy that looks like Warren G. He looks just like Warren G. There's another one, somebody that looks like Warren G. I can't forget his name, but he was stand-up dude. But the thing is, I was always attracted to the light-skinned flex dudes. And so, I was sitting up there talking on the phone to this dude for like months and months and months from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And, I loved his voice. It was something about his voice. I loved it. It just commanded so much respect. And so the whole time, you know how you form a picture of somebody in your head when you're talking to them? I thought he was a light-skinned dude. I had like this painted picture of a light-skinned dude in my head, what he was going to look like. So I take the train out to Washington, D.C. He wines and dines me, picks me up from Union Station for 3 days. He's a dark-skinned dude, look like Warren G. So here I am trying to reconcile. Well, he's dark-skinned, you know, but I like light-skinned dudes. But you know what? I happen to fall in love with a dark-skinned dude, you know? And so from there, I met my first relationship, went from 2000 to 2005 with some dark-skinned dude. And I regret it. I regret all the premarital sex that I had. It wasn't good. I really, 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 really regret it. He wasn't my type, physically or nothing. It was a toxic relationship. And I really regret it. So then after that, I went back to fucking light-skinned niggas. Not that many, just one that looks like Ja Rule that lives in Yonkers in Harlem and works for the post office. And the only thing about that situation is I came to Manhattan and just started, like, fucking with him, like, right away. Like, right away, Yankee Stadium, underneath the cars. You know, he pushed me under the cars, you know. I was touching on him in the car and stuff, like, riding up the west side and shit like that. You know, we had fun. But when you're going up to New York fast and shit and you just touching on guys you don't even know, and you're willing to have sex at the moment, on the very first moment, you're kind of playing with fire because they're not going to take you seriously for a relationship. That's all it's ever going to be about is sex on demand at the spot. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go out to eat with a person. You're not going to meet your family. You're not going to get to know them. None of that. You know what I'm saying? And I fucked him in front of his boys. So, in Laurel, Maryland. But I'm just saying, I own my shit. So, you know, it is what it is. Alright, y'all take care. But anyways, I don't want no conversation with my exes because they're exes for a reason. Feel me, dog? Shout out to Joe Budden, the light skin flex. Melissa Ford, use washed up. Melissa Ford, go report to Game's bedroom. Melissa Ford drove a Honda Accord. Gloria Velez, stop getting in Joe Budden's comments. Esther Baxter, stop getting in Joe Budden's comments. They done with you. Okay? You need to fucking move on. You're fucking 40 plus. You're washed the fuck up.